Hey everybody, it's been a minute since I've been on here. I have so many messages I need to record and I just haven't done it yet. And I've had a lot of people ask me, why aren't you doing your messages? Honestly, I have let myself get overloaded with my schedule and I'm sorry for that. And I have the messages and I write them down so I don't forget them, but I just haven't recorded them. But today, I just have something that it was one of those, the aha moments where something just really just clicks and it just makes sense and you just really hear God telling you something. And so I wanted to share this with you really quickly while it was still fresh on my mind. So I don't know how many of you have had the pleasure of teaching one of their children how to drive. Now I'm on my third one. So we've managed to make it this far, so this is good, right? But for the first two, we lived out in the country, and I never realized what an advantage that was until now. Being out in the country, the kids learn to drive four-wheelers and three-wheelers, and they rode their bikes all over the place, and they learned to drive golf carts, and they could drive the pickup up and down the dirt road, and nobody was the wiser. But now that we live in town, first of all, you actually have to have a driving permit to even get started because it's illegal otherwise. So we have a permit. First step is good. We've got this. There's a subdivision right across from where we live where it's a very low speed limit, so we don't have to worry about traffic going fast. It's a nice, calm place to just kind of tip around and learn the basics. So that's what we've been doing. It's still a little scary. Don't tell her I said that. Okay. No, she's doing great. She's very conscientious and she's doing great. So while I'm in the process of teaching her how to drive, I'm hearing myself talk and I'm hearing the things that I'm teaching her. And in that moment, it was just like, aha, I could just literally hear God's voice talking to me. So I just really wanted to share. So I am telling her things as she's learning, I'm like, if I say stop, I need you to stop. I need you not to say why. I need you not to look at me and go, are you sure? I need you to stop, because if I say stop, that means stop. I said, there's a reason for that. It means I saw something you didn't see. It means when you forgot to look both ways, I saw that bus coming. It means when you pulled up and you didn't pull up quite far enough or lean up far enough to see what was coming down the road, I saw it. I saw the car that you saw that you thought was in the distance. I could see that it was traveling so fast that it was going to get here before you had a chance to fully cross the road. I can see these things that you can't see. So I need you to listen to me and do what I say right then. If I say go, it means go, because it means I see something coming up behind you so fast that it's not going to be able to stop. And I need you to go. I need you to get out of the way. Don't say, what? Don't say, are you sure? Don't ask me to explain myself. By the time you've doubted me, something catastrophic has happened. Do what I say when I say. Don't question me. So as we're going, and I'm like, okay, so I'm going to plan your route for you. So I'm planning a route, and the route that I'm planning is taking into consideration her skill level, the terrain, the other drivers, the time of day, the weather, all of these things. So I tell her to go this way, and she says, but Mom, we live this way. Why do I go this way when we live this way? Well, because I know in planning the route, in planning all this, I know that going this way, it may not be the shortest route, may not even be the prettiest route, but it is the safest route. I know that going this way leads out to a very busy highway. She's going to have to cross with a lot of impatient drivers. They're not going to care whether she's learning or not. I know that when she goes this way, it's going to be really quick. It's going to be, but there are places in the road where it's very narrow, and if you run off the road, there's no shoulder. So when I'm planning her route, I'm thinking about all these things. And I'm thinking about whether or not she's going to get into a situation where she might have to back up. She's not ready for that yet. So I don't want her to get into any of these situations. Everything I'm planning, I'm doing it for a reason. She doesn't understand these things. She doesn't know these things. She has to trust me. And as I'm telling her all of this, I think about what God tells us. He says, trust me. I've got your best interest at heart. I have your route planned for you. I need you to trust me. I can see the things that you can't see. I can see the catastrophic things that are going to happen if you go this way. I can see that if you take time for this longer route, it'll be more beneficial to you. It'll be safer. I have beautiful things waiting for you, but you have to listen to me. You have to do what I say when I say do it without questioning me. Because Satan is out there trying to make you question God, to question his guidance, to question his judgment. That's all he wants to do, is make you miss out on what God has for you. So in this moment of teaching, I actually learned something. And I just wanted to share that with you guys before I forgot. So hope you have an awesome day and stay off the highways. Bye.